Blanka's stand jab is now 4 frame startup down from 5, but only +4 on hit and only +1 on block. Previously, Blanka could only link into it from itself, but now that it links from all its light normals, it gives Blanka lots of nice new combos thanks to its large range. Stand short is now +5 on hit instead, but as compensation it has more pushback on hit and block. +5 is a big deal now, because low strong is now 5 frame startup. Blanka got a light to medium link, into a cancelable normal no less. But after any other light normal, you're too far for the link. And you don't appear to have enough time to get downcharged, limiting your enders to Blanka Ball or Electricity. The faster startup means it now combos from counter hit stand forward. Stand forward is now 6 frame startup down from 7. Short to forward is now a 3 frame trap, which is great since forward rock confirms his TC. It's much better than his old 3 frame traps. The improved startup makes it easier to use in general and gives him some new counter hit links. As well as a link from stand roundhouse. Low forward is now only +4 on hit rather than +5 to prevent a link into low strong. But you still get the jab links. Stand fierce has a little more range. And vertical rolling has a faster and more vertical fall. Blanka gains more ground and has dramatically better Okizeme. He's actually +2 on quick stand after 2 dashes, which obviously makes him better at chasing back roll too. Not to mention you're still plus after a side swap. Slide now has more juggle potential. And so does Electricity. Previously, Blanka had no good route from EX Blanka Ball besides EX Upper. This does a little more damage than his old 1-bar route of EX Electricity. But not as much as EX Rainbow Roll stuff. VT1 Ground Shave Roll is now frame 1 invincible to air attacks and has a hitbox behind Blanka, both of which make it a dramatically better anti-air. It also has more juggle potential, giving Blanka some new routes into it. Generally, this is most useful if you're trying to land a super. BT1 vertical rolling does 30 more damage and 20 more stun, not to mention the hits combo more reliably. VT1 Electricity is now +2 on block, up from -2. It made no sense that regular Electricity was so plus on block, and the more expensive Trigger Electricity was minus. It now consumes a third of your V-time on the dot, when it was 30% before, so very marginally more expensive. While VT1 Blanka Ball, Rainbow Roll, and Ground Shave Roll have all dropped from 30% to 25%. And the trigger lasts 1000 frames longer in general. For reference, that's about 17 extra seconds, so quite a big boost. Overall, this was a pretty blessed patch for Blanka. Almost everything is a buff. His normals fit together much better, he got lots of quality of life, better combos, and his bad trigger got much stronger. I'm not a Blanka main, but it looks very feasible to pick VT1 now, and overall Blanka seems significantly better. At release, Blanka had some nice ideas like the TCE, but his combo routes felt very stiff and awkward. Oftentimes you'd only have a single juggle available that cost more resources than you'd already spent. But now he's got lots of ways to spend 1 or 2 bars, and he feels a lot cleaner. This is my favorite version of this character to date by far.